Hello students, welcome to online audio video lessons, an initiative taken by Set Vidya Mandir English High School affiliated to CBSE. Myself Mridula Kadevru, mathematics teacher for standard 6th. So children, today let us take a quick recap on chapter 4, basic geometrical ideas. So children, we have already studied in detail about the terms and definitions which are going to be covered in geometry. So let us see the definitions. First one is a point. What is a point? It determines a location and is usually determined by a capital letter. You can see the symbol and it is represented as a point, that is a dot, and in front of it a capital letter. It may be capital A, capital B, or any other letter. Next one is line segment. Line segment is the shortest distance between any 2 points. The 2 points which represent it is having the fixed distance. It cannot be extended further on both the sides. So that shortest distance is called as a line segment. Next comes a line. A line is extended on both the sides indefinitely. That is, you can extend it to how much ever distance you want. It is unlimited. So we represent it by the arrow marks at both the ends. Next one is intersecting lines. If you take any two lines and if they meet or cross each other at a point, then these lines are called as intersecting lines. Next one is parallel lines. You can say two lines are parallel if the both lines are always at the same distance apart. They are away from each other at the same distance and they do not intersect anywhere in a plane. Then those are called as parallel lines. Example, you can take the railway track, it never intersect. Next one is ray. Whenever you take a torch, we have when you on the torch, it is having one starting point, that is the surface of your torch, and the rays start coming outside from it. So these rays or the light which you get from the torch, it goes to indefinite distance. You cannot say it is only up to this distance or like that. Even if you take sun rays, it is indefinite. So a ray is having a particular starting point, but it goes indefinitely towards a particular direction. So we can say it as a ray. Next we will study about curve. You have already seen how a curve looks. It is not straight. Any zigzag or if you doodle anything, then it is called as a curve. But the thing is, you have to not lift your hand or your pencil. Without lifting, if you draw anything or doodle anything, then it is called as a curve. Curves are mainly of two types. Mainly first one is simple curve. In simple curve we have closed and open. Simple curve is just if you draw any simple line without lifting your pencil, if you doodle, then it is called as a curve. Curves may be of two types: open curve and closed curve. If the both ends of the curve is joined, then it is called as closed curve, or if it is opened at any one end point, then it is called as open curve. Next we have polygons. You have already done the assignment based on this. So polygon is defined as a closed curve which is made up of line segments. Polygons have been classified into many types based on the number of sides it contains. Mainly triangle, it is having 3 line segments, hence triangle. Tri means 3. Quadrilaterals, it is having 4 line segments. Pentagon, 5 line segment. Next one is hexagon, 6 line segments, and so on. So polygons are classified based on the line segments it has. Next we have terms related to polygons. Sides of the polygons are nothing but the line segments which are present or which form a polygon, those are called as sides of a polygon. Next one is adjacent sides. Two points having same end point, then those are called as adjacent sides. Vertex is nothing but the meeting point of the two sides. If you take any pair of a side and if it is meeting at a common end point, then that point is called as an vertex. Next is diagonal. Diagonal can be obtained when two non-adjacent vertices of the polygon are joined. If you take one vertex and opposite one which is not adjacent to it, then if you join both the vertices, then it is called as a diagonal.